Why'd you stop?
I can't drive any further on this terrain. The dust alone has gunked up the cylinder so bad we're barely moving. We walk. Sulaco Actual, this is Winter. We're looking for a way into the facility on foot.
Understood, Winter. Don't forget about that manifest. Over.
You're the man. Don't forget about that manifest.
Military Cheyennes. They sure as shit ain't ours.
Looks like those way you bastards are out looking for Marines that haven't made it back to Hadley's yet.
Now this section kind of reminds me of the one section from Alien Isolation when you actually get to play that group that visits this planet and finds the alien ship, the Prometheus.
If we get spotted, we'll never get close to that facility.
Anyway, in the previous video, I mentioned like how awesome it would be if Creative Assembly would make an Aliens Colonial Marines game, but honestly, I kind of want to take that statement back because they announced their new Total War game. And what they're doing basically is they're releasing a game that you cannot play on a modern PC on max settings. According to them, there's no graphics card out there yet that can handle that game on max settings. To me, it sounds more like, hey, we can't bother taking the extra time to optimize the game to run on max settings on the most modest GPU that's out at the moment. Instead, we rather rely on manufacturers to release a new GPU that can run our game at max settings. So, I don't know, I kind of hate that idea. Some people are defending it, saying, oh, well, that's nice. So in a year from now, the game will still look fucking amazing, especially when we're able to get the GPUs to run it on max settings just fine. That can be true, but that can also kind of not be true because let's just face it. The game is not going to be fucking Crisis where it's going to look amazing for years to come. It's just not. And I can't see them fucking justifying that bullshit of us not being able to run the game on max settings with our current GPUs. They expect us to fucking run out next year to buy the most expensive GPU, and even then, there's no guarantee it can run on max settings then. Personally, I wish they would take the time to just optimize the game so you can run it on max settings with today's GPU instead of just doing that bullshit that they claim they're doing. Because the Total War games have been really going down with gore DLC that you have to pay for and other chunks of shit. So I don't know. I praised the Creative Assembly for Aliens Isolation because they had a game that had a bunch of content in it, looked graphically beautiful, ran really, really well on the old and new gen. And on PC too, there was no issue whatsoever. So I was really praising them for that. And they weren't milking out for DLC either for Alien Isolation, so I really can't complain. And the game was pretty lengthy. It was really worth the money. But now what they're doing with a new Total War game, I don't know. I kind of want to take my statement back there. I mean, it could be a whole different development team at Creative Assembly. If so, fuck them. And hire the guys that made Aliens Isolation to make a new Colonial Marines game, because I have faith in them. But if it's the same team, then yeah, fuck them. I don't support bullshit companies like that. Especially what happened with Total Rome 2. I mean, that really just... that just fucking sucked. Game that wasn't running well, had a bunch of BS DLC. I mean, really, you're gonna charge for gore? I mean, what's next? Graphic settings? I guess you kind of are doing that now with the new Total War game, if I think about it. You're basically charging us to have to buy a new fucking graphics card next year, probably one of the most high-end graphics cards, just to run the game on max settings. I think that is fucking bullshit. You should optimize the game to run with the hardware that's out now at max settings, not be like, ah, fuck you, buy a new card next year. I hate that fucking mentality. Hello, Alien. Hello, Alien. And it seems like I'm doing a lot of bitching, but honestly, I'm just thinking as a whole for the gaming industry, I just don't want them to milk us out for a bunch of bullshit. I just want a quality-ass game that runs really well with the hardware we got now. Now, for an example, if I want to run Total War at 4K or something that's really not today's standard. I don't give a fuck what all the PC elitist dickheads say. 4K is not today's PC standard. The PC standard today is 1080p/2K, not fucking 4K. 4K is something still in the future up ahead. Not to mention we're already trying to skip 4K with 8K, seeing as a bunch of shit's coming out in 8K, which is kind of weird. It's like we haven't even mastered 4K yet. Why even bother with 8K? So I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed about the news of Total War. I mean, if it does really look fucking amazing, like really amazing, that like what Crysis did. I mean, Crysis 1 still is one of the best looking games up to date, and that's a 2007 game too. So if it does what Crysis did, then props, then I'll understand the graphic thing. But if it's just a slight graphic boost, like you can easily compare it to any other game that's out today, then nah, I'm sorry, that's just totally bullshit, and it's just the developers not wanting to spend the extra time and money to optimize the game on current hardware. And for that, I think everybody should boycott the game or just buy it on discount. Because we should not fucking support bullshit practice like that. Oh no, you don't. So what else I want to talk about? Well, the game's definitely been running much better since the release. I remember it was pretty bad at release. Not as bad as some modern games like Assassin's Creed Unity or Watch Dogs, for example. That's another thing I want to talk about. I fucking hate game developers. I mean, I really fucking hate game developers that release PC games that are either unoptimized because they're shitty little console ports, and trust me, I love console games no matter what. I'll take a console game over a PC game any day because I'm a console gamer myself. And yeah, I hate those kind of fucking developers, and I hate developers that optimize their fucking games from one side or another. Like, either it's going to be optimized for NVIDIA cards or AMD cards. Like, fuck off. Just optimize the game to run on the hardware, depending on how many shader cores / CUDA cards you have. Don't fucking just optimize it for one company because they fucking got you in their fucking wallet. Like, Watch Dogs, for an example, was fucking clearly optimized to run on NVIDIA GPUs. And ran shit for AMD for a long while till they finally patched that. My fucking hands are all sweaty. And Dying Light has the same problem. Fucking runs great on Intel processors and NVIDIA cards, but when you have a fucking AMD well, fuck AMD and ATI, I was about to say. If you have an AMD GPU and a processor, the game fucking runs like shit. I mean, the latest patch that came out improved it quite a lot. But it's still not there, like, still not an equal comparison to the NVIDIA cards, which is weird, because you can have an AMD card that all the specs are slightly better, or better than the NVIDIA version, yet the NVIDIA card will just run better. Well, the game will just run better on the NVIDIA card, which is really fucked up. So I hope they keep still patching on that and still work on that. I mean, at the moment, I have no trouble running the game on max settings with 50 to 60 frames per second. Which is good. But at release, I literally was getting like fucking, what was it? 20 to 30 frames at max settings, and that was fucking unplayable. Playable at 30, but when it drops to 20, you know how games like have the slowdown fucking matrix, like the game really slows down and your button commands are all delayed. Now that's fucking unplayable. So I'm happy they definitely address that issue, unlike some game developers. They don't like to address it because, like I said, they're in the fucking company's pockets. Alright, I'm calling bullshit on that. And in other news, we have the guys that made the District 9 movie, or whatever the fuck that movie was. I only watched it once. I don't really remember it that well. I don't even remember if it was good or bad. But they're making an Alien movie, or an Aliens, whatever. Anyway, they're making a movie of it, which I'm pumped to watch because I love the Alien universe. But I'm also kind of not too psyched about it being any good anymore, because I watched the AVP movies. The first one was okay. The second one, I know when I saw it in the beginning, I was like, oh, cool. It's like in a city area. I'm like, I love that. All right, it takes place in the city. And then then it took place in our current time. I was like, oh, that sucks. Because I'm really not interested in our current time. There's no fucking way we could beat the aliens in our today's time. The fucking Colonial Marines in the future had a hard-ass time trying to beat them. And you expect the current military of today to be able to defeat them? Nah, that's not happening. So I hope the new Alien movie will take place in the Colonial Marines era. Because that's the universe I'm interested in. I'm not interested in our fucking current time zone.
I guess it was the maid's day off.
I'll go ahead and hack it, dickhead.
That's smart thinking, Bell.
Is it too late to unvolunteer for this mission? O'Neill, we gotta get that door open. Bella, what's the tracker showing?
Sporadic? Nothing to stand in range. Well, we're good for now.
This door ain't moving. It's probably jammed from the structural damage. I'm gonna kick it in.
Jesus Christ, Nugget, go ahead and make all the noise.
Oh, it kind of was.
Tell her about the nugget thing.
Just slipped out. I got point from here so we don't alert every Xeno or way you bastard within a mile of here.
Are we on a gigantic sinkhole?
I think they fixed the performance in this area too. I remember when me and my friend Inside back here were playing this area. Man, were we getting like fucking frame drops. Like, I'm running this game on max settings, solid 60 FPS, but I remember when the game came out and we were doing this area, man, my fucking frame rate would drop down to the fucking 20s. I was like, whoa, what the hell? Even he was having that trouble. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm happy they fixed that. I mean, game developers actually bother fixing their game. I love them. Good job, Gearbox, on fixing your game, even though you kind of tricked and baited us into buying this game, which didn't promise anything that we were hoping to get from your gameplay trailer, which is bullshit, but oh well.
Shit! Weapons hot! Fire!
Hence why I'm not buying any of the Gearbox games anymore. I haven't bought the pre-sequel game. Last game I bought from them was Borderlands 2. I even haven't bothered buying Season Pass or any of the DLC because, let's face it, I don't support those guys. They have to fucking really make it up to me before I fucking purchase another Gearbox game. Personally, if I was SEGA, I would fucking step on Gearbox's balls and be like, listen up, you fucking released this trash, and you spend most of the funding we gave you on Borderlands 2, you kind of owe us a proper Colonial Marines game. So take the money you earned from the Borderlands series and make a proper Colonial Marines game and fucking release it at, like, half price for those that purchased Aliens Colonial Marines and at full price for those that haven't. Fucking A. Free shots, really? Fuck off, Alien. Reload him. Got plenty of pulsar rifle ammo again. No collectible or an audio log up ahead. Pretty sure he got it. I think I have all the collectibles in the game. I'm not entirely sure. Should check my achievement list.
Okay, I did not do it that time.
I know you didn't do it.
Where did these stairs go?
How would any of us know that?
Ha! Exactly. How would any of us know that? Finally, smart response. Wait a minute. Must be... It says it's right here. Fuck the alien.
After you two.
I think the collectibles down here.
I really hate heights.
This is
How
a
do you feel
formal
about
supply
bottomless pits
requisition
under dying
order
planets?
WY-823.
About the same as I'm feeling about you right now. Shut up.
Come on, move, move, move. Wouldn't mind having some more armor or a med pack at this point. For some reason, those fucking spirits, man, they're really putting some hardcore damage on me. And I don't know if I'm playing this game on hard or whatever setting. Probably should have watched my first video to remember what setting I'm playing this on. Whoa. Don't mind me.
Getting my weekly update on the construction origin facility. Apart from all the goddamn research modules we've lost, we're way ahead of schedule. Partially because there just ain't as much of the origin left as we
Can I turn this back on? Nope.
Looks like one of you.
Bummer. If I remember correctly, yeah, that's the section where there was another turret. Yep, fuck you, turret. It's your turret, yeah. In we go. Just what I needed. Isn't there a collectible in here? Wait a minute. Oh. Well, it was a face hugger on the guy's face. But it's just his mask. God, why are my hands sweating? Ugh. There we go, got some armor. Alright, now there's a audio log somewhere nearby according to this thingy-majiggle. It says it's in here apparently. I gotta say, the airshaft textures look actually nice compared to some of the games I've been playing. Like Dying Light, the airshaft textures weren't that great. And the fucking, the rats, like the textures on the rats were really, really fucking bad. Like, I would almost say some PlayStation 1 games that had like rats had better textures. I don't get what the hell was up with that. Should probably address that in the forums, like, could you update the textures on that? Because it looked really bad. And this fucking thing, there's an audio log here. Must be above me or something. Jesus, you guys, he fucking just came out of nowhere. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? What else is there to talk about? Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to too many games this year.
Work? Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe they were having a garage sale.
Oh, there's Prometheus.
Still works though.
Check for the manifest, O'Neill.
Well, I'll be a kangaroo. There is a manifest on here.
That was much easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Wait.
What?
There's a USCM call tag on here.
They have a Marine? Who?
Get it to Cruz and let him figure it out. Actual, we have the manifest. Going to pipe it out on a relay frequency and head into the facility.
Roger that, Winter. Good luck with Bella.
Do you hear that?
That's a dropship.
Powering this place up must have drawn some attention.
Oh shit,
No way
yep.
you can see us in here. But we should move. Now.
Actually, if I keep looking around... I don't know, for some reason I'm really getting used to the graphics in this game. Even though I kind of wish they looked better, but I'm kind of getting used to it. Anyway, I purchased Resident Evil Revelations 2, which I'm kind of looking forward to, but I kind of hate that they are releasing the game content like episodically, which is kind of annoying. I'd rather have the whole game from the get-go since I'm paying them from the get-go. So, yeah, there's that. And I'm kind of looking forward to the new Dragon Ball game, but I can't say I'm looking forward to too much else this year. Are you dead, or...? Oh, Neil, walking in front of my fucking gunshot so you can absorb it. Makes me always happy. God, I fucking shot my armor off real fast. Alright, he's dead. Come on, pretty. There you go. Oh, I'll take that. I could have sworn I just had an option to pick something up. Anything around here, like collectible wise? Nope. This screams like trap. Ah, yeah, that's right. That quest is smart gun, which is badass. I'll take that. Anything else? Don't mind me, I'll take that too. Oh, who the?
Took another one down.
Control Bratwurst. Hey, alien was stuck. Well, it's nice to see that the AI is actually helping out properly. Wow, do they really just constantly fucking respawn? That would be pretty annoying. There's that dropship getting attacked by aliens. How many rounds did I still got? 66. All right, still good. Really? I was about to say, fuck.
Actual. Pretty sure we found a way into the facility. Any luck with the manifest?
Affirmative, Winter. Have additional info on the manifest. Get clear and radio back.
Roger that, Actual.